Yeah, the Royal Palace, 70% Chinese. What a lot of people.
So the story goes in Wat Po that all these 260 sitting Buddhas were brought from an area, which is fine, and then they built these extraordinarily huge temples. But then what they did is when they went to China, they came back with these as ballast, which are concrete looking things. So you can imagine the ship's captain saying to the monk, "Look what I brought back, it'll look great." And then the monk looking at him thinking, "Oh, I suppose we'd better put them somewhere." There we are.
Taro, yeah, that one's taro.
Taro?
Yeah.
Tofu?
Tofu.
Yes. And
ตกเกี่ยวอายเลยเป็นไงพูดภาษาอังกฤษด้วยเป็นไง
Radish, radish.
ยืน
Okay.
radish, corn.
เดิน
Corn.
ภาษาอังกฤษเป็นไง
Yeah, street food Thailand. Right, first day in Thailand. Cycling north. 2-hour transfer from Bangkok. And we're away. Flat, sunny, lovely. Sacked by the Burmese. It's in a Cambodian style with a central stupa. There you go, lunch £2, bargain. Everyone filled up. Last temple of the day, Wat Mahathat, the line of Buddhas that are all blackened because when the Burmese came in, they set fire to them. They're all covered in gold at the time, so they probably burnt fairly well. This afternoon's question is, where is the Buddha in the tree? Well, there are two clues as you come around here. One of them is the swarms of Chinese tourists, and the second one is the tree. Look, iPads, phones, you name it, selfie sticks. Look at that.
You pay attention. Okay, number one in time.
Right, second day to Saigon. 112 kilometres if we make it. We have extended it a bit, so we'll see how we go. Right, say hello to the king. Right, quite an interesting day today. We're going through the nurseries. So if you want a tree or a palm tree, here's where to come. And lunch. Today, chicken noodle, no, egg noodle. Okay, we split in two now, so it's something out of Tenko. Basically we've got 48 kilometres in the heat. So there's 6 of us, we've left the rest for the lorry. It's a good plan of theirs because they're going in the swimming pool. But us mad ones are going to do the rest. Okay, for fans of Top Gear, you've never seen them on the challenges. What they have is they have a trouble behind that's always threatening to pick them up. There she blows. Right, here we go then. Here's our assistant bike crews, the lorry. This is what they're loaded in.
The veggie one can eat this. No veggie, eat everything.
Tao, who's our cycling guide, he's our extraordinarily fit 61-year-old ex-racing cyclist. Heaven help us. Right, that's the King's flag. It's yellow because he was born on a Monday, and they have 7 different colours depending on when the King was born. So there you go. Right, Thailand's had the most amazing backup. It's a little bit like the Tour de France. So here we have the lorry. And then way in the distance we have the 2 vans, all with the double flashes on, and then we're in front. A little bit like... Right, this section's quite perilous. We've had to avoid dogs, chickens and footballs. Right, farewell Thailand. Okay, right.
Remember, rules in Cambodian is no rule.
Right, introductory ride Siem Reap, heading south. He says, yeah, paparazzi. So there we are. Poor woman. Look at this.
Hello. This is wedding. You can take photograph.
I know it's a wedding. First temple in the Angkor Wat complex. Oh, protect chickens. Rush hour in Siem Reap. Okay, we've still got 17 of us so far. This is the 1,000-year-old highway from the east to the west. It's 20 kilometres long. Goes along the top of the walls. Well, after 1,000 years, they finally closed it. There we are. Some NIMBY has put a fence up. Yep, and turned it into a grass garden. All that's left is barking dogs. Right, this is the Cambodian Sustrans route, which of course has numerous tandem traps on it. Here we are, here's a good example. Okay, most people arrive at Angkor Wat by tour bus. We're doing it properly. Okay. It's amazing, it's just the rubble that's lying around. It's obviously come out of that window at some stage. Going up for the selfie shot. So there we are, lining up in front of the tree. Not really looking at it, just more looking at the view of the camera. So you've got the sandstone here they use for fine carving. All this on the left has been stacked up. Then going up, you've got lava stone, which is what they use for the foundation. T-shirts, stuffed animals and whistles. So Robin looking for his parcel because he left it on the bus. There we are. I left mine on deliberately just to make him feel better. Off the tourist route, no one here. It's a lovely section. This is going along the edge next to where the reservoir was and the water. Bayan Temple, we're going to visit in a minute. 34 towers left, each with 4 faces on either side. And what do they do here when you died? They put you in one of these. They squashed you down, and all your juices ran out of there, and then they burned you. Angkor Wat. Here you go, tourism's a funny thing, isn't it? In the middle of Angkor Wat, to here, a bit of solitude, it's slightly off the tourist track. You go to the left. These phrases are all about karma. The bottom ones, you'll go to hell.
The middle ones and the top ones, you won't go to hell, you're stuck in the stream. This is part of a whole series that go round, worth the ticket in itself. Last one up today. The inner sanctum. You could only come up here years ago if you were a proper monk. Okay, this lady is the sweeper. So she's catching everyone in crevices and pulling them around. There she goes. Last ones, we're all being pushed out in the last pictures of the day. We have the usual shirt buying feeding frenzy.
We're going to all look the same except for me by the end of the day.
Second day from Siem Reap, going towards two temples, Bantier Shrine, two on the way, and then back by the Landmine Museum. There we are, so we complain about potholes in the UK. Get these. One of the few tarmac roads in Cambodia. Olive oil, but we're not in Hampstead. Could be whiskey. It's in fact petrol. We're in Cambodia. Bantu Samra, built by the king for his spiritual teacher. No Chinese, just a bunch of English cycle tourists. This one's your more traditional type. And 2 stories, someone to park your wagon in underneath and dry your washing. They're gradually being replaced by these more permanent structures. Oh dear. This is the morning lunch stop. Yeah. Cashew nut tree. This is in blossom at the moment. Anti-Stry, here we are.
If you want to see the guy, the Frenchman who came here in 1860s.
Yes.
There he is. Him.
Lunchtime, Robin's gone for the curry. Stir fry. Another curry. We have the vegetable fried rice. And finally we have the chips. And the mango, pardon me, and the mango. Cambodian Landmine Museum. 1 in 300 Cambodians are affected by landmines. This place digs them up, and the money goes to clearing it. Still half the land has got landmines in it, and they're still finding them. 2 a week get blown up by them still.
Put it down and steer it until it becomes very thick.
Like many places in Asia, all the shops grouped together. This is Basket Alley. Right, it's coming up to 5 o'clock. We thought we'd get back by 2:30, but I said I'll eat my bike if we're back at 2:30. Just starting to get dark. Through the mayhem of Siem Reap as the sun sets. I guess this is why cycle touring is the best way to get about, because here we are, we've been dropped, we're on the coach today, we've been dropped here near a market, middle of nowhere. Come round, just about to see the Chinese now, and this is why. So we type of trucks from one spot to another, one little tourist chap to the next one. Whereas on the bike, you're kind of free to go where you like. Phnom Penh, that contains a little bit of a remnant of the Buddha. Loads of bits of Buddha all over the Southeast Asia. The central market built by the French in about 1937. The jewellery section now. Right, Sunset Mekong cruise. Transferred to Phnom Penh, cycled up to Udong Mountain, and they brought the bikes out. We could get used to this. Up to Udong. Top of the mountain, this is the stupa built in 2007 for the king, the father of the present one, who died in China. So he's in there somewhere. See. Right, here we go, out of Phnom Penh, heading south.
Independence Day. We still celebrate Independence as national holiday in 9th November.
Here we are, group photo taken. Thank you, Steve. Right, just like Trafalgar Square, Sarah. Like a travelling circus. Right, the one great thing about monasteries is that apart from being numerous in plenty of places, they also have the water. And the water, yeah, not too bad. These are for drinking, but it's also fantastic for doing this. Separate. Cruising on! Quite a lot during the day. Pork buns for lunch today.
Like some fish?
Meanwhile, the locals are eating some form of fish and rice. Making a picnic.
You like fish, Robin? Yeah, come on. Miền
Sông Trang Côm ở miền Xoài.
Head to Takeo. It's been very, very hard across the red dirt, and look, there's tarmac. We could kiss it almost. Go on, Lorna, what have to say?
Good morning, Vietnam!
Chinese New Year, all the flags and flowers are out. Right, fish farming by the banks of the Mekong. They put them in for about 5 months, feed them up, then export them, then they drain the ponds, and then they start all over again, allowing the sun to kill all the stuff that's living on the bottom. Trip down the boatyard.
Yeah.
in. We've got the omelette.
That's it.
You're not drinking your 7-Up.
I don't know what this is, just a lovely vegetable soup.
She said she wasn't drinking hers.
Carrot and sweet corn.
Is that canned?
I don't know.
Here we're at the homestay. Comfy beds with mosquito nets. Central area. Very open. And it's beautiful.
So lovely, isn't it?
Right, ingredients for a homestay in the middle of the Mekong, surrounded by water. Mosquito net, optional. Socks, pair of long trousers, and lots of bug spray. Good luck.
What is taro,
Yeah.
egg, this is rice paper, stock powder, and pepper. Mix this up for the spring rolls later. And all vegetarian veggies over here, the beans, cabbage, carrot, and charcoal for stir-fried noodles.
Alright.
And this morning glory, this taro stems, and tomato.
Yeah. I'm not good at tomato.
Here we are, slumming it in Vietnam. So we're on a canal now between one of the 9 pieces of the Mekong. So there are 9 rivers that flow that make up the Mekong. This canal was dug to connect 2 of them, and that's what we've come up. So now we're coming into another branch of the Mekong. There are, the last day. Just proving we've still got 17 at the end of this trip. And our ever smiling child. The land of Hissing Sid. So that's it, Bangkok to Saigon, the end. Thank you very much everybody. Thank you.